Sinanga complaints because of our concerns. Sibona ama-complaints sokhathele singawenzi umsebenzi esiwuzelela. Sizocela complaints abahleli phansi nama-complaints amile nengasemuva sicela ukuthi sisondeleni. Singakhathali sesifile complaints. Singakhathali sesifile complaints. Amanda! Amanda! Awuthina sayisaba lena.
Why was he punching in the first place? Why didn't they tell him that there's
exactly.
They should have told him to go punch him. Hey, don't move.
Where's he going? One job. They had one job. Keep the space clear.
All right.
I can see. Yeah.
Coordinators, help us, please. Bring your people closer. Coordinators, let's do our way, please. Bring the people closer.
Open bathulezi la abathulezi la lana kumunye abayida wakana okoma mana wala kwenda ina wazi so kuku kudekela so tena na ubodi tena nende tele kubi nini sabu
Thank you, comrades. Thank you, comrade Thomas. Can I have comrades from Madrid, please, to also give a message of solidarity as well?
Amanda!
Hey, go.
Amanda!
Hey.
Amanda! We want to stand up for what we believe in. We don't change what we say. So we know the movement as we pay, as we behave. Amanda! Amanda! Amanda!
Thank you, Kera. Comrade Chavo. Comrade, I was going to show you the Massignane, so that we can focus.
Amanda, comrades, we're not supposed to be gay. This is so crucial. Our law enforcement agencies, which must CLA, we must protect. We are not really supposed to be gay. I don't tell you, so ukutshela ukuthi umphikisisayo umthetho lo osebenzisayo sitshela ukuthi ufake amazinyo umthetho osebenzisayo amazinyo amandla comrade sizizwa singaphephile uma sifuna ukukhuluma izinto ezihlukumezayo sizizwa singaphephile ukuthi siyabulawa abantu ba-intimidate abantu abathola ama-death amakhaya yabo abanye abalandela ama-families wabo ayabulawa ngenxa yokuthi abantu baveza izinto ezingahlukumezayo emiphakathini esiyayo sizocela namhlanje ukuthi kule mithetho as per the constitution of our Republic of South Africa sizocela ukuthi iqinisekisana ngomthetho is protected i-protect ama-human rights defenders nama-whistleblowers ukuthi abantu bababona into eyenzakalayo emalokishini babaveza or okanye babaletha ubufakazi obuza ngaphambili labo bantu labo bayabulawa ingakho sibona ukuthi izinto zingenzeka emalokishini ukuthi abantu noma sebebona kunento engahambi kahle abantu bayasaba ukuza ngaphambili ngokuthi basaba ukubulawa abantu bomthetho namhlanje siselana sizothi umthetho nifasamabhane imithetho le ekhona ifanele masiko isebenze ngempela amandla.
All right, thanks, comrades. I think now we've reached the point where we've got our officials here. Okay. Let me. But in the meantime, can I ask comrade Robbie, no comrade Malungelo, no comrade Temba, Kumalo, no comrade Pili, Fuleni, to be closer. Maketa Iurisa. So can I ask those comrades, Robbie, Malungelo, Temba, no Pili, to be closer? So at the moment, what we'll ask Iurisa to also give us words of support. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to this.
Are they going to be talking down there now?
Yeah, I think they should go down because I'm thinking we can ask the ladies to come.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I just need to get this thing done. Thanks. You done?
Human rights activists stand for legal protection and regulatory for protection and for promotion and protection of human rights. I am a
Yes.
We need your protection. Stop killing us.
Yes. Thank you.
Sis.
Alright, comrades, we've reached the moment of truth. We are going to submit we are going to submit on record what are the issues that we have, and the police delegate is here to accept the memorandum here. And once again, comrades, let's get closer, because we are here as in Umba, we are here as one people to simply say all of us are concerned about this issue. So as soon as comrades to witness, so that Kusasa was and hold people accountable, and we know we are coming to look for. So Mama Konen is what comrades we're going to come back. If Abuna Shindore we're still going to come back, and perhaps not even nice this time. But with those few words, comrade broke down there, and the man comrade chamber will lead us in the whole process in the memorandum.
Amanda!
Away to.
Amanda!
Away to.
The moment has arrived, comrade. The moment has come when the statement needs to be made. I've saw a statement today. So let's pull my man and pull his about. So let's pull my man and show you about Ule. So let's pull my man about responsibility. The constitutional responsibility. Everybody into it. Our citizens of South Africa. That is in terms of section 6 of the Constitution. What about But our citizens, uhulumeni ukufika umphakathi ibona ababulawayo. Ibona abangavikela. The opposite was supposed to happen. Amaphoyisa and the government officials, different departments, bahlangana bathi naba abantu basisizayo, naba abenza umsebenzi wethu, asibavikeleni. Ngisho ukuthi abayantoyintoya, asibavikeleni. Singayi lapha ngoba bayagijima ngoba ngomsindo, kusho bazokhoza i-disorder, bese bafika lapha ebhanki, bese bayashawa. Amanda, comrades! We are passing this message to the LPS as they are here today. Let's bring our citizens, which is your responsibility to do. That is why so many people come and protest. We make sure that you protect them. Because it's your protection. These are our nations. Protecting the vulnerable people who don't have resources, who are poor, where you cannot reach. We are protecting them. From now on, take this step. Now, we are very disappointed. This memorandum was meant to the Minister of Police, at least collect representation from the SAPS. We are fine with that. But we are disappointed because we invited the President of South Africa, of the nation, to be here, to listen to our cry, to protect his people, but unfortunately they didn't honor our invitation. We want to place public liberty. Simple Kaigila, we are disappointed. This message must reach his office. We have also invited the Minister of Justice, because we are pushing for the law which will protect our human rights defenders. So we need the Minister of Justice to come here, because this process is going to include him all the way. But unfortunately, it's not, and we are very disappointed.
Very, very disappointed.
Now, I want to read out this first part, and I will leave it to my comrades to read, because the shared responsibility. Right? To the President, to the Minister of Justice, to the Minister of Police, the assassination of human rights defenders in South Africa is increasing. And it needs urgent attention and action from the President of the Republic of South Africa, the Minister of of Justice, the Minister of Police combined. It also needs the Chief Justice of South Africa, Honorable Raymond Zondo, the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Honorable Mr. Volker Turk, Chairperson of South African Human Rights Commission, Professor Bongani Majola. Fortunately, this department has been working with us all the way. They know all the facts. I'll leave it over to the next reader, Umalungelo, the only left child in the family of Mamchangas, whom had Thank you.
In light of the above, we bring to your attention some of the numerous deplorable incidents which have occurred in our lives. Abahlali baseMjondolo is a community organization dealing with land, housing, and other social justice issues that affect shack dwellers throughout the country. Their organization has members in 5 provinces: the Eastern Cape, Western Cape, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, and KwaZulu-Natal. The organization has lost 25 of its members who have been shot and killed since 2009. Only 3 of the 25 activists have received justice through the arrest and sentencing of their killers. This means only 22 of the cases are yet to be resolved. This means 22 of these cases are yet to receive justice. In 2016, Bazula Khatebe, an activist opposing a proposed titanium mine in Tolobeni in the Eastern Cape, was shot 8 times in his own house in front of his family by 2 men posing as police. He was protecting his family's farming and grazing land, which the proposed mine was set to take away from them, depriving them of their livelihoods. Bazooka's killers are still at large. On the 22nd of October 2020, in the North KwaZulu-Natal community of Somkele, activist Ramfikile Chanase was shot and killed, execution style, by 4 men in her own home in front of her 13-year-old grandson for having opposed the expansion of the Somkele coal mine. This incident took the entire community of Somkele, the country, and the international community. Activists and community members in Somkele and the areas continue to live in fear. It is now 3 years since the murder of Fikile Chanase, and still the killers have not been arrested. In August 2021, Babita, former Chief Director, Financial Accounting at the Gauteng Health Department, was killed in front of her own home for exposing corruption within the department. 6 perpetrators were prosecuted and sentenced to jail terms, but the masterminds behind the killing remain unknown.
Baba Mastermind!
On the 15th this year, 2023, another land rights activist was gunned down in the mining affected area of the Northwest. Jomo Irimoheng was shot 16 times by 2 men in his own home. 16 men, 16 times by, let me read that again. Jomo was shot 16 times by 2 men in his home in front of his mother and child while fighting for rights of the poor and the vulnerable people in Sefikile village in the Bakasha area of the Northwest. In July 2023, Dorothy Mushi, former ESCOM forensic middle manager, received numerous death threats for exposing corruption within ESCOM. She is one of hundreds of people in South Africa who are facing death threats and intimidation for protecting the rights of the poor communities, more particularly mining affected communities. It is important to note that activists, climate defenders and whistleblowers are agents of justice. They sacrifice their lives for the well-being of their fellow community members while performing a responsibility which should be borne by the government, which has a constitutional obligation to protect the rights of its citizens.
Sorry, comrade, just come back to me. There's an important section that needs to be announced publicly on this memorandum, which is an international agreement between South Africa as a state and the United Nations and the entire world. So in November 2022, that was last year, in the Universal Periodic Review of the United Nations Human Rights Council, the South African state agreed to protect human rights defenders, including the whistleblowers who are being killed and threatened with death for protecting the rights of the poor and vulnerable. United Nations level, made by other states in the process, legislations to protect human rights defenders. I wanted to emphasize this comment to say this is what we are here for. The government has agreed to give us our concerto on protecting our human rights defenders. I was there in Geneva this year in June, and this was actually given applaud, which is well done. So we are here to help the government to implement what they have agreed to implement. We are not fighting the government, but to remind other departments they should play a role, and that we are here to help the government and work with them in this part. Based upon
our rights and sharing the democratic constitution, we demand that President of South Africa, the Minister of Police and the Minister of Justice fulfill their constitutional obligation with the following action. Developing of the legislation to protect human rights defenders. Human rights defenders play an important role in our country. They fight for the right of people and poor vulnerable people. As such, they must be regarded as essential volunteer with a special protection from all spheres of the government. As per the recommendation in United Nations UPR processes, we need legislation that recognize their significant contribution of the country and which protects them. We urge of this process to include the affected group in the discussion with its definition to relevant legislation that needs immediate implementation. The combination of killing of human rights defenders. The government has not been vocal in discouraging the killing of abuse of human rights defenders. Despite requests of numerous occasions, we demand that government urgently and publicly commend the killers of human rights defenders by starting a campaign to discourage the killers and abuse of human rights defenders. The campaign must be developed, funded, implemented, and led by the government. The process must include affected groups to ensure its effectiveness and achievements its objective. Urgently arrest the killers of human rights defenders. Most killers of human rights defenders have not been held accountable for their crime. The wheel of justice are proving to be slowly when it comes to human rights defenders. In most instances, the police do not take crime cases reported by human rights defenders serious. Hence, many report cases of killing of human rights defenders are still pending. We demand
that the Minister of Police makes those cases a top priority by initiating special investigations to ensure the arrest and prosecution of the assassins. This process must include reporting back to the affected groups on the progress of investigation, expected dates of responses, We demand the President, Minister of Police, and Minister of Justice to respond to our demand within 30 working days. This is by 8 November 2023.
Okay.
We appreciate that the South African government is recognizing the need to protect the human rights defenders as acknowledgeable in the United Nations Universal Periodic Review on South Africa and is willing to take the necessary steps to ensure that its citizens are protected. South Africa is a country that commands respect in the global community for upholding human rights and for living and practicing the principles of democracy. Baba uyede,
So I'm a corporate, but I tell minister, especially umama kuna 65 years, umamdubula.
Oh.
So ngempela uma ukuthi sizothi sina abantu ekufanele besifike ekugcineni kosuku bengabasebenzi bafethu akhona amaphekisa asebenza kodwa uma ukuthi nina nizolinda ngesibonelo esihle nabo laba abanye bazobona yebo ukufa vele sofa sama mina ngidinga ukuthi angikusabi into engakaze ngibone ukufa ngokusaba mhlanga amandla
Awethu.
Sabang comment. The time has arrived for the signature to be lost. So, what we are asking you to do here is not only to close the signature, but to submit this to the President, to submit to the Minister of Justice, and other departments.
I'm paid to be here, guys. Excuse me.
Because it means you don't care about the lives of these people. You don't care about the lives of these people. And therefore you're feeling a position of responsibility. So we hope that you will respect and respond to this asking, not from me, but from everyone else who is also involved.
Oh,
Siyabonga for showing up, Bafethu. Siyabonga umsebenziswana esinike sona esinike yona today. But also just to say, we hope this translates into our lived experiences on a daily basis. Not only today that we are here, restraint. Quite often, Masama protesting in Yashai and it worries us. So we come here to seek an audience with people and say let's be reasonable. Let's have a confrontation, let's open lines of communication. Hopefully from today, we can establish a relationship that's workable for all of us. And I think the most important thing is to protect as you do us as well. And a reminder for us is that you guys are civil servants. And the most important thing for you is by taking oath your civil state, you're going to protect absolutely. And that's what that's wrong. Let's start by listening to each other. Every time there's a conversation, every time there's things, there were no issues, there were no problems. We feel all the time. But we are asking nice and kind. Enough is enough. There is nobody who's supposed to die while virtually protecting the land. Nobody should die in nobody should die in the line protest. The member of Andistakane, the member of Mambush, the member of Kumankama, all of them, we are saying from today enough is enough.
Can the banners just come to the front for a photo op, please? The banners here, and then there's the big banner at the back. The mic is there. I want the banners to the front. Banners.
And the placards. You must bring the placards back.
Coordinators, comrades, all the coordinators.
Asinano.
All the coordinators, if you know that you're a coordinator, go to your robot. You meet up with Sabina there so that you can collect the deposit for your tax. Also, you can call your taxis to come and fetch your people. Coordinators and the marshals, all the marshals, let's just come up front and work together. Let's collect the reflectors. If you know that you're holding the reflector with you, give it to a marshals, and then the banners and all the placards, let it come up front. Tell our placards, okay. Masonete coming, we thank you very much for your patience and your cooperation. Please keep on showing the leadership spirit. Let's just work together, coordinators. Call your taxis to come and fetch your people. And also go to the robots and fetch and collect the food parcels for your people there. Let's work together. All the brothers are front here.